Hi, good morning, Uli. How are you?
Hello, I'm okay. It's warm.
Um, can you tell me how long have you been living in Mexico?
Yes, I've been living here a very long time, 40 years.
40 years?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Well, I was born in Germany, but I grew up in the suburbs of New York City, and I've been here for a long time.
Wow. How do you like Mexico after so many years?
No, I continue to like it, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be here. And I've become accustomed to the good things and some of the bad things as well. No, I like living here, and I plan on continuing to live here.
Okay. How do you like the food?
Most of the food I like. I don't eat very much Mexican type food, but when I go out to eat, not here at home, I usually order something Mexican like chilaquiles. I had some chilaquiles this morning.
Oh, I like that.
And I like to eat pozole, and I like to eat mole also. So when I go out to eat is when I usually eat Mexican food.
But what's your favorite most?
Probably pozole.
Pozole?
I like pozole.
It's very good. What do you do?
Well, I used to be an English teacher, but I really don't teach English anymore. I now work in an office as an administrator for the Mexican Association of English Teachers, Mextesol.
Okay. When teaching, what are the main problems that Mexican students have about pronunciation?
Perhaps the TH pronunciation, the pronunciation of the two different kinds of TH, as in those and in this. It's the same. Now, as in at the end of the word, as in teeth or tooth, with the voiceless sound, and at the beginning of the word, the voiced sound, the, and these. Also, the difference between the short and the long E, which is not an E, as in it and eat, the difference there, which is very important. That's a problem.
Yeah. How do you help them?
How do I help them? Well, trying to use diagrams of the mouth, the inside of the mouth and the position of the tongue, and trying to find words that are similar, but mostly the diagrams, I would say, or the blackboard, if it's in a teaching situation, and giving lots of examples, and contrasting the sound with another sound, so that the students know that it's different and it's important in English.
Okay. Have you noticed some specific words that are difficult to pronounce for Mexican students?
Okay, aside from the ones that I already mentioned, I was thinking that words that end in STS, like visits and guests, is a little bit difficult to pronounce, even for native speakers actually, because they probably tend to eliminate the T, and they just say visits. It's hard to pronounce the T that's in between there, but it is important to pronounce visits and guests. It's a little bit difficult.
I mean, difficult.
Yeah.
Do you think non-native speakers can achieve a native speaker's pronunciation?
I think it's very difficult. Probably most people no. Maybe a small percentage yes, because they have some sort of special talent or ability. Unless you start learning the language as a child, then you have an advantage. For example, I started learning Spanish as an adult, and my Spanish is not very good. The pronunciation, in spite of the fact that I've been here for 40 years.
Do you like teaching?
Yes, I like teaching. Although I don't teach at the moment.
What is your favorite part about teaching?
Probably explaining something that the students are surprised to learn. Maybe something about pronunciation or something about grammar or vocabulary that they didn't realize, that they thought it was one way, but it is really a different way. I think that's something that I like to see. What could be an example? Well, sometimes the words that are the same in English and Spanish, and the cognates, and the false cognates and the true cognates, that students think that the word actually means the same thing in English and Spanish, but it doesn't. Actualmente and actually are not quite the same.
Okay. Thanks, Ali. Thanks for your time.
Sure, anytime. I hope this helps you.